Hello and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I am just going to go straight into the Advents.
Our gay apparel, fa la 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 la, drove the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
So it is day 4 of Advent, and I'll just show you what we did yesterday for the Toft Advent. It's the 4th, so you've probably opened this by now. We had the cocoa yarn, and we made this little thing that I have no idea what it is, and we've left a live stitch on there. And then we made 2, I'm assuming they're little shoes, boots. 2 of those little boots. So that was yesterday. And now I'm going to open day 4, and feels like more yarn. It is more yarn. So this is oatmeal. Oh, I think this is a skin tone then. I usually pick something close to my own skin tone. I don't know why, maybe I should branch out. I'm very pale. Oatmeal is usually my skin tone of choice. It's not quite as pale as I am, but it is a nice skin shade. So I'm thinking that perhaps that is going to be the colour of skin if we're making a mini doll. We'll have a look at the pattern and see if we can tell what's going to happen there. Oh, and on the box we have another little window. And number 2 is the Fibre Fox Advent. And you can see there the lovely fade we've got so far. So on day 4, we have, oh, we're going darker now, look. Darker into the pinks. Oh, the light is just gone a bit funny. Come back. Those are beautiful, soft pinks. Really pretty. I love them. I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet. It's such a dilemma because it's so lovely. I want to do it justice. And I want something that's going to fade really nicely. I'm not putting them back in the bags. I'm going to string them on some scrap yarn so that I can remember what order they came in and admire their beauty. Advent number 3 is Blue Fern Yarns. And this bag feels a little bit different today. I'm not sure why. Oh, look at that. So we're going into purples. It's kind of got a sort of pinky grey brown hue. Oh, so beautiful. I wonder what this is. Feels like a little tin of something. Very difficult with one hand. Bear with me. Gardener's hand cream, jasmine and vanilla. Oh, handcrafted on the Norfolk coast using botanical extracts. Oh, that goes lovely with the apothecary theme then. I could use some hand cream at the moment. It's that time of year, isn't it, where you get dry hands because of the cold. Not that it's cold in my house. I've just opened this to smell it, and it is gorgeous. It's really lovely. It smells quite strong, but so floral, and it's really like thick and luxurious. It feels gorgeous on my hands. So that is really special. I really like that one. Right, on to the last one. Okay, so this is the Hook and Cwtch Advent Day 4. Look at the size of the extra 4. It's absolutely huge. Let's look at the yarn first. So I've pre-opened the bag. Shake it out. Oh, these colours. They are so me. Will-o'-the-wisp. Look at that. It's got hot pink again. Oh, I just want to knit and crochet things with all these advents. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, I said yesterday's was my favourite so far, but look, you Sheldon, you just want in the box, don't you? But oh, look at them both, amazing. Right, I'm just gonna pause so I can open the extra. Okay, it is now open. Give it a shake. Ooh, oh, look. It's a project bag. Oh, it's quite big as well. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so nice. That's perfect, isn't it? The Natural Choice. Westwood Mill. Oh, that's really pretty. I love the holographic vinyl. Oh, so sparkly. It goes really nice with the colours of the bags and everything, doesn't it? So much thought put into this. What a nice project bag. Oh, I'm going to go and put my yarn in it on my yarn cozies. And my stitch markers and my crochet hook. And then I'm going to go and work on the Guernsey. Today's cheesy Hallmark Christmas film of the day is called Lost at Christmas, and it's on BBC iPlayer. This one, I think for me, is the worst one so far. It was just... the characters aren't likeable, the storyline was just a bit depressing actually. The whole premise of it was depressing. So I didn't really enjoy this one. And basically what happens is a woman goes to meet her boyfriend at his house that she hasn't been to before, and finds out that he is married with children. Meanwhile, another guy is proposing to his girlfriend and she turns him down, and these two people meet and decide to try and find some way of getting home, back to Glasgow, I think it is. And then the whole film starts from the two of them bickering, getting to know each other, etc. Yeah, it's a shame because it could have had potential, but never mind. You know, this is why I'm watching all these films, so you know what to avoid. Or maybe if depressing films with unlikable characters are your thing, you will absolutely love it. We're all different. Unfortunately, sorry Lost at Christmas, I am going to give you 1 star out of 5. Today has been disastrous. So this is now my only surviving box of Christmas decorations. Tom went out to the shed to bring the Christmas decorations in, and something has leaked. They're all ruined, they're all completely sodden, mouldy, disintegrated, you name it. Everything I own that is Christmassy. Apart from this box, which luckily was in the attic. Don't know if you remember it from a few years ago, but this was, I think it was the first Little Box of Crochet Advent box, and it was where you made an individual ornament every day throughout the whole of Advent. and it was a beautiful box. Everything in it was designed by Just Pootling, who is a great designer, especially of little crochet animals and things like that. So this is all that I've got left. I made that myself. That's just a felt decoration, but I thought I'd show you them because some of them are really sweet. So the first one is this little robin, and it's got little bells for feet. How cute. Love him. Then we had the big elf head, also got a bell. Then there was the angel. She's also got a bell. There's a theme here. Her halo is a little bit squished. I'll have to sort that one out. But she's really cute. And then we have a Rudolph with a little pipe cleaner fuzzy antlers. There was a sort of Scandi stitched star, and a little dove with a twig in its mouth and an olive branch. Cute. We have mistletoe, not sure about that one, looks a bit dodgy. A swan with a little gold crown. Cute. Christmas tree. I like this one. I like the rickrack that goes around it and the little frill. Had to go out to the garden to find a twig to glue into the bottom. Yeah, very cute. And these are one of my favourites. Tiny ice skates. But look how clever the design is. The blades are paper clips. Isn't that adorable? We've got a candy cane and a bauble. Got the rickrack as well. Then we have a wreath. Oh, it's got a bell. There's lots of bells. Another Scandi stitched shape, this time a heart. And this little drum is adorable. It's so cute, the little details and the velvet ribbon and the little matchstick drumsticks. Then we had one of those birds where you crochet like a circle and fold it in half. Attic 24 style. A teeny tiny stocking. That rickrack just finishes everything off nicely, doesn't it? We have holly and berries. Velvet ribbon again. An actual crocheted bell with a bell inside. And a present. That's really cute. I'll make a nice little pin cushion or something actually. This guy, who is adorable, it's a Christmas sprout. Look at his little hat. And then last but not least, we have the Christmas pudding mouse. A little bit squished from being in the box. That's okay though, that will sort. And look at his little pudding body. Really cute. I love the frill around the brandy sauce or whatever it is. Well, this last thing wasn't in the advent box. It was a separate little box of crochet, but it was a Christmas mandala with a poinsettia in the middle. I like the back actually. The back's really nice as well. And then these, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with these. Maybe you wrap wool around them or something, or make little jumpers for them. I don't know, but they were just hanging in the bottom of the box. So yeah, that is my little box of crochet advent from a few years ago. That was a really nice one. I really enjoyed that year. And this explains why I've got some leftovers. For some reason, I have not made baby Jesus in his crib. So I'll have to come back to that at some point. I've still got the book and everything with all the patterns in. But yeah. Very nice Advent. Years ago, Christmas in Wales came second to the New Year's celebrations. In the middle of the 19th century, Christmas Day marked the beginning of the holidays, or y Gwyliau. Traditionally, y Gwyliau lasted 12 days and culminated in the Gwyl or the Epiphany, but it often went on for much longer. During this time, farm work was suspended and the plough was brought into the home and placed under the dining table. Christmas Day involved a dinner of goose or beef at the largest farm in the neighbourhood, and all the other farmers were invited. They drank beer and took part in the old custom of wetting the plough or sprinkling the wooden plough with beer, as a reminder that they had not forgotten it. The wise cats never appeared. We were so still, Eskimo-footed Arctic marksmen in the muffling silence of the eternal snows, eternal ever since Wednesday, that we never heard Mrs. Prothero's first cry from her igloo at the bottom of the garden. Or, if we heard it at all, it was, to us, like the far-off challenge of our enemy and prey, the neighbour's polar cat. But soon the voice grew louder. "Fire!" cried Mrs. Prothero, and she beat the dinner gong. And we ran down the garden with the snowballs in our arms towards the house, and smoke indeed was pouring out of the dining room, and the gong was bombulating, and Mrs. Prothero was announcing ruin, like a town crier in Pompeii. This was better than all the cats in Wales standing on the wall in a row. We bounded into the house laden with snowballs, and stopped at the open door of the smoke-filled room. So because I'm me, I decided to make some giant peppermint candy swirl sweets for the outside of the house, like lollipops. I don't know why I decided to do this, but I did, and spent the afternoon questioning my life choices. First of all, there was this whole saga with the pool noodles, and the eBay seller only sent me 2 and I ordered 4. 2 is not enough. She won't send me another 2. So I decided to cut these 2 in half lengthways. Then I decided to use white duct tape to make candy cane stripes on the pool noodles. It was a lot harder than I imagined. The duct tape wouldn't go around the flat edge very nicely, so I couldn't do it all in one go like I originally planned. I had to do it in individual bits. It is not like they show you on TikTok. It is very hard to do, and pool noodles are not as flexible as you think they are. They're actually really rigid. So once I had taped 2 halves of the first pool noodle, I then had to glue it all together. That did not work. I ended up having to almost frost the whole thing with glue. It just wouldn't take. It's going to be wrapped in cellophane, so you won't see that anyway. But oh my gosh, what a farce. I am definitely putting off making the second one. And it just looks rubbish. It looks rubbish. And I'm good at craft. Not today. I'm going. Goodbye.